Hello, I'm Peter Steels. Been teaching for 19 years. I'm a parent. My children attend Hampton Elementary. I live in that no man's land between Delaney and Towson High School. I'm also a citizen, and I have a whole list of things. I haven't addressed you guys in like 5 years. I used to address you regularly. It's come time. I look at the situation, things that we're asking, starting with the cess tracks, and realize when I talk to people who are in charge of our building, that they're authorities in our building, but they still have trouble and they get caught in infinite loops. It doesn't work, it's clunky, it's not intuitive. And when I look at AIM, it's the same thing. It's over and over, redundancies, doing things over and over again just to get through the program. It's not good programming in the first place. The other thing is, the way this was implemented, and I live in a neighborhood where a lot of my neighbors send their kid to private school. We look like idiots in December when this got implemented. I spent much of my winter break talking about who is in charge of Baltimore County, because they quite frankly made it a laughing stock about is it the superintendent, is it the school board, is it the superintendent's designees, and it became quite an interesting subject in my community. But what I want to get at is this. We've implemented several things. We've essentially made report cards 8 times a year with the STAR system. We've got a cess tracks, which really isn't a viable form. We've got AIM on the border now. We've essentially corrupted any goodwill you have with your teaching staff. I'm going to give you several examples. First of all, there's a young teacher in my building from Western Pennsylvania, works on curriculum, has decided to move back and decided that the paperwork, the time management, and so forth isn't working. She's willing to take a year off to get a job back home and leave us. And she works on our curriculum committees in the system. I have another friendly colleague who coached in Baltimore County, lives in Catonsville, and has taken a position at North Hartford, which is 3 miles from the Pennsylvania line, because he didn't want to deal with all the stuff, and just made it easier. And he commutes through all of Baltimore County to get to his job, and most of Hartford County. Another person I know lives in Bel Air, left the teaching position in Baltimore County to teach in Cecil County, citing similar pay and less aggravation. Anne Arundel County has received some of our curriculum and content leaders from the classroom in the southwest area and our central offices. In our school, where I teach, Towson High School, teachers have given up on volunteering for clubs. Not all of them, but some. And they cite quite frankly that if they have to implement AIM, they're not going to put the time in to do those other things that they readily give their time. Finally, Dr. Harrison, you've always advocated for and heralded the importance of National Board Certified Teachers. State cut their funding by half. The system didn't need to cut theirs. And I'm not so sure it wasn't in last year's budget and is now appropriated somewhere else. Talked to the administrator in Anne Arundel County, and he put it best when he said, we don't go back on that kind of commitment. The policy to cut the stipend is just bad policy. All right. As a system, you are on the verge of betraying your core employees with bad policy. AIM is a mess and needs to be refocused. Without our students and family acting as the guinea pigs. The board should not be a cheerleader for misguided policy. You need to be prudent, diligent, and committed. It is your task to repair this.